This is the Arrakis Conquest, and you will notice we are all remote today. Other than a few sicknesses and stuff, we are separated. At least the people who are usually not. Anyway, hope everyone's had a good week. Does anyone have any before recap stuff they want to say or do or ask? Okay, yeah, if everyone wants to do that real quick as well. I'm not sure if you remembered to.
Oh, I did not know I had to roll for hit points. Hold up. Just my normal 3d8 plus 3d12.
No, you would just do your 1d8 since you're going just into one level of druid.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just we would all just roll a 1d8. Or no, mine's
if you look at your
d6.
Yeah. If you look at your
Mine's a d6.
Top right should tell you.
Alright. You got 6? I only got 5.
I'm gonna take the average. Mine.
7.
7, nice.
Nice. Good shit, Estes. I only got a 5. Did Estes
Be able to
got
go
a
into
4.
manage HP and then increase it by that number.
Okay.
I haven't done it on. I think I just usually take the average as well.
Did we get to finish our long rest?
We're starting with you in the place, so don't activate your long rest.
How many of y'all are sick?
Yeah, I know, it sounds like everybody's sick, doesn't it?
Sounds like everyone's sick.
No, I'm in the process of stretching. Okay.
Oh, I knew. Well, it didn't sound like you were sick, but it sounded like everybody else, like Estes and Mark. I knew Estes was sick, though. I was playing with him last night.
Okay, guys, so...
You know, I know when Courtney meets her mic, it stops me.
You stop hearing the little...
Yeah.
So, last time, if you go into Roll20, you'll see where you are.
I need an invite to the Roll20 game.
Oh, yes. Please.
Oh, yeah, because if I click on what I had saved, it just takes me to the login.
Because...
link. If you go to Arrakis group chat...
It should be pinned.
Accept game invite. I did. There it goes. Launching.
And it should be auto-linked, right? To the Andy.
Yes, let me mute you in Roll20. Okay. Yeah, you should. As long as you have that extension in your browser, it should be working. If you want to test it, you can just roll something random real quick. Extension.
Trait. Updated successfully. Oh.
Nice. Cool. Yeah, so last time, you'll remember, it started out with you guys,
Work? Yeah.
You know, this was actually made a pretty big deal last time on Tuesday, so I'm gonna do this right now. I'm Mark Anthony. I'm your game master. To my left is Shars on my screen. To my right is Chris. Nice.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris. I'm playing Hermit the Caster. So yeah.
You have to pass it off.
Oh, I'm gonna pass it. Yes, that way down to
They don't.
Estes.
They don't know.
Hello, my name is Estes. I'm playing the pirate Seth McElroy. And I'm gonna pass it off to Courtney.
For me, Arha, and I'm gonna pass it off to Jim.
My name's Jimmy. I'm playing Jim Jar the Hopper, the lovable rabbit, jokester. And any other conquest I'll ever be in, my name will probably still be Jim Jar. Just throwing that out there. It'll be Jim Jar the something at some point.
Yep, it's Jim playing Jim Jar, the insert racial trait here.
It's a multi-dimensional, multiversal like legacy name. I gotta carry it on.
Hey, it's a perfect fitting name.
It is.
Yeah, I think Mark came up with it. It was pretty nice.
It's like
No, that's from Out of the Abyss. That's a character that isn't typically playable that I needed to have in there because two people in Out of the Abyss is a little brutal.
Oh, nice.
It's like a what's that DC character?
Yeah.
Jim Jar Returns. Jim Jar Beyond.
Yeah, that's just another Jim Jar. That's my cousin. Multi-dimensional, multiversal, like I said.
Interdimensional cousin. Sometimes we meet in Out of the Abyss.
Jim Jar and Robin.
Yeah, you oughta see the family reunions. It's nuts.
Yeah, so last time on the Arrakis Conquest, you all started out by boarding the ship of the vessel that had chased Ambrose and Seth to your island, the island that you have been on. You found out that there's at least two boats. One of them you fought a long time ago. The other one you decided maybe we bring these hippos because you went to go search for some hippos. These really brutal arcane hippos that you were like, these things could be useful. Well, release them on the ship and let them just wreak havoc. You didn't do that. Which I think you should have, but it worked out anyway, which is awesome. Instead, you sent Ambrose on. Someone made him invisible. He started flying around, checking stuff out, and kind of counted up who was on this ship still. Then let down some rope. Your guys' adventuring party climbed up the ropes and proceeded to drop some. What was it called again? The fire that you dropped down into the bottom deck?
Alchemist fire.
Alchemist fire. Down. It landed on the stairs, and then one of them also cast spike growth, which just encompassed the entire bottom floor. Or second floor, I don't know. One floor down. Basement 1. Yeah, so you kind of dispatched of everyone. Some pretty high-level spellcasters. They ended up just blowing a hole in the ship in an attempt to even the playing field or not let you take their ship. And then you hopped back onto your hippos after searching all around the ship and going back to the island. I think one of you flew.
Me and Empress flew.
Two of you flew. Yeah. One. Yeah. he double speeded on you, and with his flight. Casted flight is much better than fairy flight speed. It's a little weird. So, yeah, you guys got back. Went to just kind of use the destroyed village as a shelter. And you kind of searched around looking for what might still be standing, and found the kind of central gathering point within the village had kind of like a secret door down into a storage area where you found a few turtles that were kind of, turtling up. And that's where we left off. They weren't entirely sure what you were doing, or if you were with the party that just, destroyed their village. But a quick discussion led them to bring you into the storage area.
Nice.
And so that's where you are.
And then I heard that somebody got knocked out.
Someone did get knocked out. It was you.
A couple
Oh,
people got
I heard
knocked
it.
out.
I heard it was a certain dragon girl.
It was also a good old Seth,
Yeah.
I think. Seth
Oh
got
yeah,
knocked out.
you did too. I forgot about that.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
You too, Estes?
I think I did.
You
Yeah.
did.
You did.
I asked her what I did, and she told me I just stayed down on the hippos and let y'all just go up there and fight.
Yeah, if
I
you
was like-
let the hippos out, to be honest, that fight, I was glad that you were going to bring the hippos. I'm still glad you brought the hippos, because at least none of them survived. But yeah, that fight was going to be really, really, really hard, if not for the AoE at the bottom floor. Yeah, those
I'm gonna gift
spellcasters
Jar
were
his fishing gear too.
nice. Yeah, Jim Jar,
Mad.
after you just learned how to fish from your pal Hermit on the boat, Farha found a harpoon, like a just handheld harpoon, and a fishing rod.
Nice. Harpoon and fishing rod add-ons.
Yep. Yeah, those
That'd be like-
spellcasters had like no HP, which was the good thing. That's why I kind of chose them. But they had access to some fucked up stuff that I was really worried about throwing at you guys. But you wanted to go on the ship, so
But you let us-
I have to let you go. I'm not going to tell you no.
That's so funny.
I also wanted to keep the ship, but you told
Yeah.
me no anyway.
I tried to save it. To be fair, I did try.
Yeah, you tried. It wasn't possible. Not in this instance.
Estes tried to take the ship.
That was what you guys were hoping for. To be
Oh,
fair,
yes.
if you released the hippos onto the ship, I think you probably would have gotten the ship.
Oh,
What the hippos?
Estes.
But without the hippos being on the ship and just killing things for you, and then it just made it to where there wasn't enough true chaos, because 2 people went down. If 2 more people went down, you guys are just screwed, if anything more happened there. But luckily, again, AoE in a tight space is quite brutal.
Broken.
I
Yeah.
got a harpoon and what, a fishing pole?
Yeah, fishing pole. That's just flavor type stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I'm just
or-
putting it in here.
For either of them, you'll just
Food.
remember to yourself, you'll be using. It's gonna be like a tool check, so it'll just be like a survival check when you're trying to fish.
Hey, it was a fireball that knocked me down, right?
I think it was a lightning bolt.
I think it was a fireball.
A fireball went downstairs, you know that, but you guys would have all probably died to the fireball if it was up top, and the only person with a fireball was downstairs. Yeah. You. Yeah. I don't remember how Farhog got downed.
It was like,
She told me she
Yeah,
fell in
because
a
I
hole.
couldn't attack. Yeah, I did get stuck in the hole, and I had to.
That's the most
Rolled an
Courtney
easy
thing
one.
I've ever heard in my life. You got stuck in the hole and couldn't fight.
I rolled an easy one.
Hey,
It wasn't fair.
tell him about your foot. This is the funniest part. This is such a crazy coincidence. Tell him about your foot.
So that same day, I literally fell down my stairs, and now I have a broken foot, and I'm in a cast.
Oh,
And it's not funny, but since I've known her forever, it's hilarious. That is the most Courtney crap I could ever imagine
I rolled
happening.
an easy one in real life too.
Yeah, she's so clumsy. It's hilarious. She's always been like that. She
I'm
cracked me
so
up.
sorry, Courtney.
Yeah. Dude, as soon as I seen her, I said, "What happened?"
I'm
I just
so
couldn't know.
sorry
I laughed.
I'm so sorry one of your best friends is this jackass.
For real.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get back into it. You guys are in this like really dark space. It's probably like a 15-foot, like 30-foot diameter. I was gonna just give you radius, but there's no reason to.
We're in the cellar, aren't we?
Sphere. Yeah, it's like a storage area. That this village is very like communal. It's not like it's just everyone's storage really. But yeah, there's a few Tortles down here. There's a couple of sconces about with some dim light going. And you'll remember they were like sitting there at the stairs with their spears looking at you. And you told them about how you were not part of that group. You just went to go destroy their ship, and they let you in. So, yeah, what are you doing?
We're fully rested, right? Like we don't have
No.
any.
You're not fully rested. Not yet.
I'm going to go up and be like, well, seeing as it is safe now, I recommend you try to reclaim as much of your life as you can.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, I guess. We might have to go to one of the other villages. We don't typically like to, be like hermits or anything. Our lives are very...
what do you have against me?
What? What do you mean?
My name is Hermit. You have something against me?
No, not at all. I just don't prefer that lifestyle. We are very group oriented here. What were you gonna say, Ambrose?
No. Ambrose, may I speak with you a moment? Ambrose, I was trying to get them to leave. Do you really want to be responsible for protecting those weaklings? And do you really want to sleep out in front of them? I don't trust them. Ooh. Yeah, I was trying to get them to leave.
I'm gonna interject and.
No, go ahead.
But
Oh, she lost signal.
Oh, I did.
We hear you on occasion.
say
what
that
foot?
they could be help for.
Oh no.
Oh no. Your
Broken foot
internet.
and broken internet.
Oh, Mark joined it on the fun.
Not nice.
You're good now, I think. Maybe. Who knows?
Right.
I was gonna say that it could be help for good resources. Aw. You know what? I quit.
Now we hear you.
For good resources, got it.
Thank you.
Desperate people will do anything when pushed. Alright, sleep if you guys would like. Sorry for that. I did not mean to be rude earlier. I just needed to talk to my friend Ambrose about something.
Oh, yeah, no trouble. I'm Yorok, by the way.
You're not my rock.
No, you rock.
Oh no,
Cancel that.
VER.
Yeah, and I typically, when our village is not burned to a crisp, I am our brewmaster. There's actually some brews down here if you want to try some. We have a few different ales down here. They actually kind of get this different effect that they get if I keep them down here. It's a little interesting. I know you might think it's like poison, and he'll like reach over and grab one and just like drink some. There's just like a really small keg down here, and he just drinks it. And you notice out of his face these little flowers start to sprout out of it. And then his shell as well. It's like coming out right here. Like looks like a bouquet. What were you trying to say, Jim Jar?
Oh, sorry. I was about to ask Estes. Estes, are you like in this? Is your character Seth like you are when it comes to alcohol? Like knows a lot about alcohol or no?
No.
No. All right. I didn't know. I'll continue. I'm ready. I just needed to know.
And he just looks at you and he tells you these will also change as time passes. Just a few minutes and you'll notice them kind of change into something a little weirder. But they're really delicious, and they pack a pretty good punch if you want to just have what you will. I'm not going to take these to the other village. I don't want to bog us down with carrying more stuff. No, there's like a small barrel keg here that he keeps in down here. It is slightly reinforced, but it's not.
Would you like me to carry that for you, Ambrose? We can take the whole keg. I'm huge. Okay, sounds good to me. Just let me know if you want me to grab the keg. I'll grab it.
No discipline.
Please help yourselves. There's tinkards around, and just grab some. Yeah, if you want to take that, go for it. We're not the best at carrying stuff, and traveling across country, so we will not take it. You can feel free to just have whatever you want from down here. Also, there are some pillows and blankets that are in that shelf over there. in that cupboard. If you want to grab some and just find a spot on the ground here.
As I guess we're grabbing beer, I'm gonna turn to Seth and be like, "So, what was that? That was part of the island. I saw that you noticed something, and I turned around, and I also noticed that."
It's a creature of some sort.
Do-
I've heard
do-
of different things it could be.
Interesting. I have never heard of such things. Do you
I
think
thought-
these people know of it?
I mean, look at them. They probably suckled on its mountain teats and called it mama.
Ambrose, would you like a drink while we're waiting while they're talking? I want to go. I want to proceed to grab a couple tankards and get a couple drinks. And Ambrose one.
Nice. Yeah, it's this not very frothy brew that has a pretty red texture or red like coloration within the texture of it. And it has it's very much like an IPA, but has like these weird like hints of red in it. Yeah.
Anyone else? Anyone else want a drink?
I do, but I'm too.
Are you too young in the world of D&D though?
Yeah. I don't
You're
think
never
they-
too young in D&D.
There's no laws. I'll just hand her a tankard. Everyone's Irish today.
I will pass, thank you. Someone's got to remain alert.
Hey, Hermit, you want a drink?
Hermit will take a drink.
All right, everyone drinks all around except for Steph. I'd like to like playfully nudge Steph a little bit and be like, "You sure? Huh?
Pure
Huh?"
pressure, right?
The ground starts to tremble. Don't touch me.
I would like to look back at Ambrose and be like, I don't know if I've already been drinking any of this or what, but I can't really. I feel like the ground's trembling.
Oh, no.
All right. Well, bottoms up.
Make me Constitution saving throws.
I knew that was fixing to happen. I didn't care. I wanted to drink it. My Constitution saving throws are good anyway.
Yeah, yours should be ridiculous.
14.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
10.
The tens. The
16.
tens are going to fail.
Oh.
You know, you really just never drink. That's not something your culture does. That's not something. I mean, you're an extreme lightweight, and this is like a 14% brewski that you've got. It hits your empty stomach, and you just. Everyone hears this croak from deep within Hermit's belly as you just feel horrible for a second. And you know, this isn't gonna have like any game implications since you're here to rest. But you're trashed already. Like, you're like doing this thing. You got your big old pads and you're like sticking to the ground and stuff.
Oh shoot! All right, what about Farha? She rolled a 10, right? Who else rolled a 10?
I rolled a 14.
Oh,
Man, Farha rolled a 14.
who else rolled a 10?
I thought it was 2, but it
Oh.
was just it was just Hermit.
Oh, dude, Hermit's so drunk. That's funny.
Hermit's just trashed. Everyone's just like, yeah, nice. You know,
Oh
Ambrose
my
is
God.
like, I've had brews since I was, you know, I've been having brews for 300 years now. I'm good.
We're like probably.
I invented brews.
That's awesome. Hermit's just over there, just going wild.
Sauced out of my
That's
mind.
awesome.
And you all end up getting these little like flowers that start sprouting out from your face. Jim Jar, from within your ears, there's these little flowers coming out of them, like your hairy, like you got hairy ears, you know, like your grandpa or something. And
They're
they
like
start
daisies?
sprouting out.
They're
Yeah,
like daisies.
they're like daisies and tulips and dandelions even.
Jesus.
um, just a flowery. Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
And yeah, as you guys like kind of, you know, get some pillows and blankets and get yourselves situated, you notice that they start to change. Another thing like starts pushing out the flowers and they fall out, and you've got these little mushrooms, these really like psychedelic type mushrooms that look really cool.
We should harvest
um,
these. I'm like,
I
I'm
kind of just
looking.
want to eat one.
I look at
Like,
Ambrose.
one-
And I'm like, Ambrose, quick, get them all.
I eat one.
I like how in the middle of all this, my Ambrose is harvesting my face, and Farhall's over here going, I think I'm gonna eat this one. All I can imagine is Hermit just being hammered out of his mind, rolling all over the place with flowers all over him and mushrooms growing off of him.
Yeah, and he's just like looking at everyone, being like, "What is happening?"
And all I can think is Seth's just sitting there watching us like, you guys are a bunch of children.
Yeah.
The responsible one today.
I feel like Seth is the good angel on my shoulder, and Ambrose is the one that's like, do it.
Nice. Yeah. If you're gonna eat this mushroom, go ahead.
Oh yeah,
And
you first, Farhall.
make me a
Okay.
wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Wisdom. True.
Ooh, I'm
Okay.
glad I didn't eat that. My wisdom's the one that's bad.
Can I stop this?
Can you?
I got a 19.
Oh, no, my wisdom's
I
good.
can.
If you want to.
What
I'm
did I
gonna
do? I ate
be
it and I got a 19.
Buzzkill. And I'm gonna cast level 3 sleep on the
Oh,
room.
man. You can't do that.
He can. There's 3 turtles in here.
Our whole side quest just got derailed. I was about to go to a magical land.
Me too.
Yeah, I also.
Ambrose is like, Ambrose is like, yeah.
I see him
what
casting it. I
happens,
hurry up
y'all."
and shove it in my mouth.
If you're gonna stop, you're doing this before she puts the mushroom in her mouth, or no?
Already rolled. It's already done.
Wait, hold on.
You
Good
you
point.
just grab it and throw it in your mouth. Did
She
you?
don't
Make,
even tell anyone. She just sat there for like 10 minutes going, should I eat this? Should I eat this?
No.
Asked everyone. No one paid attention to her, so she just goes, "Phoop."
what's the wisdom? What's
I'm
the
not,
saving
I'm
throw
not
that you
doing
rolled?
that
Rolled a
anymore.
19.
19. Okay.
I forgot to prepare it. Or I didn't forget to prepare it, but I didn't have it prepared yesterday, and I prepared it for my level up, so
Oh,
I-
okay.
confusing because he said apply the level up, but yeah. So never mind.
Understandable.
The journey continues.
Yeah, Farha. It's a weird tasting mushroom. It tastes extremely similar to if you managed to make an ice cube out of that beer you just drank.
What? It's sick. Wait, it's cold?
It is actually kind of cold when you take a bite of it.
Well, this beer
not
doesn't
like
make you have the cold
cold.
sweats. It makes you have the cold mushrooms.
It's not. It isn't
ate
ice,
it.
but it's like oh, that's like a freeze dried. That's what I mean. It's like freeze dried that beer.
I
That's
love
cool.
it.
Real weird.
Made a good
And yeah, you're not getting any like weird effects or anything. So it's
So it's just
basically
extra
I get any.
food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I get
basically
food.
a beer you can drink and then get to eat as well. It's a pretty cool little thing
So
he's got.
basically, these mushrooms that he harvested off of my face while they're growing are beer, and we could eat them.
You may
Oh,
be
are we
able to
asleep
eat
now?
them for the effect. No, 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 no.
I would like to look at Hermit in a mischievous way while he's drunk.
Okay.
I just want to keep in mind that he's a lightweight for future adventures and know that Ambrose has these collected for fun. Ambrose, and then I want to look back at Ambrose and we just both kind of. Yeah.
Let me see if they are perceptive. They are perceptive. Hermit, Yorick is gonna go and he's gonna grab some tomatoes and gonna come up to you and hand you some tomatoes and say, "These could help. It looks like that kind of hit you a little hard. Sorry, they're pretty strong. If you put something in your belly, it should help a little bit."
I'm gonna be like, "Oh, thank you very much for your help," and I'm gonna eat the tomatoes.
All over.
Cool. Yeah. If you guys have anything to talk about, now's the time. If not, long rest, and we can move onward.
I don't really have much to say. Anybody else have anything to say? No.
I'll take first watch. Now,
Is that
which one of
taken-
you is sober enough to take the next?
That'd be Ambrose probably and me. And Farhaz eating beer shrooms.
So am I like more?
Ambrose, your second watch.
Madio.
You can call me future captain. I don't mind that.
Steph's like someone that he's like Johnny Depp. Like I feel like he's like Pirates of the Caribbean when people call him captain. He's like, but you have. He's like, I've never heard of a Captain Seth. He's like, I've only heard bad things about Captain Seth. And he's like, but you have heard.
You have heard of me. You haven't heard of me. You've probably heard of my crew. They do some stupid shit.
One time we rode hippos out to a boat to fight some high level people.
Yeah. So you are underneath this like structure, and it's made of stone. So if you want to roll without disadvantage, you'll have to go up top. If you don't mind rolling at disadvantage, you'll have to roll down bottom. Or like on bottom, disadvantage. Up top, you can actually see and hear. Seth is going to roll for perception for his watch.
I'll pass smooth out. Since I'm a rabbit, I'm always hyped up all the time since I'm a rabbit. So whenever I go to sleep, I just go straight to sleep. I'm always tired.
That'll be a 21.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah, up here. Are you up or are you down? Did you go outside?
No. I would be down because I don't exactly trust these turtles either.
Okay. Yeah, from down here, you're not hearing any like footsteps or anything. All you hear is this weird like from above that you would assume are your hippos.
What
that
a
are
sound
sleeping.
effect!
Oh.
That was awesome. Estes was like, "What? What was that?"
I was like, is this alien giant wasps?
Dude, this whole thing just took a crazy turn.
Yeah, no, you're just hearing like the snores of hippos from above, because you rode them into the village and they're
Need rest.
also crashed out. And you get this, kind of feeling of a little bit more security. You've got 3 big fucking watchdogs up top that none of you can talk. Well, you probably could talk to them. Maybe a couple of you can talk to him. I guess I could always roll for Zana, but Zana could definitely talk to them. I don't know.
Is
I
Zana
don't know
not,
enough.
Is Zana not coming today? I guess
Zana's not
Unless they
coming.
understand.
Their work mate got them sick.
Everyone's sick. Jeez.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
So,
It always
The
must
Rona.
continue. This is the way we die.
maybe my job will shut down for 2 weeks.
It's so
I
much
wish.
less
Whoa.
cinematic than.
Whoa, so that guy, he's not part of the game.
I tried to mute it really quick. Sorry, guys.
You good? So that guy, quick, roll a d20.
Yeah.
Hand him a dice. Have him roll. Yeah. Otherwise, your watch goes without any issues, Seth. So you can wake up Ambrose, have a discussion with them if you'd like.
Ambrose. It's time to get up. Alright, thank you, Ambrose.
Imagine Seth sleeps like this,
I was just thinking, I was like, dang, man, he's so hardcore all the time.
except like eyes wide open.
He's
really,
like-
really creepy Gandalf vampire version.
I'm just like, do you always sleep
No.
like that, Ambrose?
I sleep sort of like curled up like a cat.
Okay.
With my tail like curled up around me too.
I did not picture that.
How long is your tail?
My tail
16 feet long.
would be probably about 4 feet.
Okay.
Three
Wow.
and a half, 4 feet. It's got like this. If the DM will allow it, it's got this arrowhead shape to its end that's like almost razor look. It looks like it would cut you if you touched it, but
Yeah. No, I think that's sick. Throw in some flavor for sure. I love that.
It's got a puffy little knob on the end of my butt.
Ambrose, roll me a perception check. Six. Yeah, all you hear is that same sound. You've got hippos above, and sometimes you see some dust falling from the ceiling. They're big and they're up there, and if they shuffle around, it kind of throws some dust around. Otherwise, yeah, you look around. Everyone's pretty much asleep. What the fuck? My Fireworks order just opened randomly. Get out of my face. Yeah, everyone's asleep except for the Tortles. The Tortles are like laying down, but you also get the feeling, they've probably been in this, like, cooped up in here for a good while. Just kind of being afraid and like they were just gonna live the apocalypse out down here with their beer. waking up next?
Yeah, what's up? Look at my background.
Nice.
Don't mind my car dinging. I gotta put my seatbelt on. Yeah.
What?
You didn't hear Farhaw's thing? Ding ding.
I didn't hear it. I thought you were also getting in a car. I was like, what the hell do you mean? I know that was far off.
Yeah. My ear perks up top. I'll go check it out.
You go up to the big stone door that's here, and you just kind of like lean into it, shove it open. Does anyone wake up from this? Would that be a
Yes.
perception check? What would
No,
that be?
it would be passive, or maybe.
Of course, Seth wakes up from it. Seth never sleeps, I feel like. He just pretends to sleep. He's like, I can't wait for someone to try and get me.
Does anyone have passive perception less than 13?
Oh,
You, Farha?
Where's your passive perception again? Oh, there it is now.
It's right there, yeah. You found it. Hermit, did you say you have a passive perception higher or lower? 13?
I have a 15.
15, okay. Yeah, everyone with a passive perception above 13 wakes up as you just hear this stone door being pushed along stone.
Woke everyone up.
Yeah, do the Tortles wake up? No.
What is it?
Ambrose was wanting me to check something out. Sorry, I didn't know it was gonna be that loud. Since you're up, I guess you might as well join me in case there's something out here.
Yeah, you go out there, you kind of scan around. Roll me a perception check.
Perception check.
everybody?
No, just
I recognize this. Yeah.
Okay. So I rolled 11 plus my modifier 7, so 18.
18. Okay, nice. Yeah, you see the hippos. They're like vibrating this blue color out as they're
Huh?
breathing in their sleep.
What the heck?
You remember that they have those like arcane like
Yeah,
streaks
yeah.
all over, and that is like emanating this color
Okay.
as they breathe down up here. Yeah.
I'd like to turn on Ambrose. I think it's safe out here. I don't see or hear anything, and I got some pretty big ears, so I think I'd hear it if they were anywhere within a pretty
As
big
you
radius.
as you turn around to talk to Ambrose, you hear a wraith like.
What the heck? I'd like to use
Oh,
my.
man.
I'd like to jump up really high and grab onto anything else that I can.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is almost a gazebo style thing, so you're able to like jump up and grab onto the pillar since you're up top.
I'm like, guys, did anyone else hear that? Just like to make a face at Ambrose and be like, was this all a joke? Was this all a trick? Alright. I'd like to land back down and be like, do you still have those mushrooms? Can I have a couple of them?
Okay.
Alright. Now,
Making
I'd like
sure
to-
you're
I'd like-
alert.
I'd like to eat one, and then I'd like to look back at Ambrose and hand him the extra one he gave me, and just I know he knows what to do with it. Yeah. All right, I'm going back in. I'm gonna look at Seth and be like, you knew this was happening. Seth is quietly
I
not.
did. But I owed Ambrose one.
Oh, I'm glad you got it back at my expense. I don't know if I'll be able to go back to sleep.
Right here.
Good.
Now you only get
Do
half
you-
rest.
What?
So now you only get half rest.
You have a full rest.
I'm a rabbit.
Um,
I sleep twice as fast.
So you're going back down. Are you going to close the door?
I'd like to close it behind me since I'm going on watch to kind of watch everywhere outside.
Okay.
If something tries to sneak in behind me, it'd have to open the door and wake everybody up.
Cool. Yeah. Well, the rest of your watch goes without a hitch. Go ahead and activate your long rests, everybody,
Yeah.
and that should be cool. And
You're no longer exhausted.
yeah, exhaustion should
Already
be over for you all.
I know we've been exhausted this entire campaign.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, good thing I remember my hit points. I accidentally put reset.
Oh.
My hit points are really high now,
Yep.
but I guess that's
Yeah,
because
being able to
the
level up.
barbarian thing.
Yeah. Barbarian will help.
I have 72 hit points.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah. I only rolled it.
Like,
I only rolled a 5, but it's the barbarian, man. The barbarian thing. Whenever I do my hit points, it gave me how much, Mark? How much is the barbarian?
D12.
D12.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's the
D12.
highest out of everyone.
Yeah,
and
that
your
thing's
constitution
huge.
modifier helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got a high constitution, so.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks for
Um,
helping me out with that.
If you want to take a break during this this session, we should do it now, and then we'll do the rest of everything after. So, what are you guys thinking? 15
I
after?
can use a coffee refill.
Same.
I'm gonna take
Let's
a
come
drink
back
of
at-
a nice cold Pepsi Nitro Vanilla. Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
You're drinking soda right when you woke up? Gross.
Well, I already
I
drank a
mean-
thing of water. I usually drink a bottle of water right when I wake up, just like chug it.
my day started at like 6.
All right. 15?
15 after, yeah. That's when we will come back.
Alright.
I will just do this.
That'll be the perfect time for me to get home and then
I
Table
will.
City.
Sweet.
This. room.
Odell is a freaking leaper, man.
That was awesome. That dog is so big. I
He
don't know
also
if it's
likes
blurred
to-
background or
He
what.
also likes to get up and he'll start like punching at you, especially if you take his bone, his like toy or bone or whatever. You take it and you just hold on to it. At some point, he just gets pissed and he gets up and he starts like hitting you. He's like, "Give me that fucking
Serious?
bag." Yeah, he fucking slaps you around a little. It's funny.
Dude, he's like a child when you take their toy away. Dude, that's
Yup.
hilarious.
He's so cute, man.
I still remember when Estes went from sounding like real kind of smooth and stuff on his mic to being real loud one night. And I was like, what happened? He's like, Odell took my phone thing off my mic. Odell ran, grabbed his thing and ran off with it. I love that dog, dude. I can't wait to come visit Estes. I'm gonna play with that dog so much.
Yeah. My dog loves playing with Odell, but I have an Australian Shepherd, and she's way smaller than Odell. And she's known him since like he was a puppy, so she hasn't grown any. But she always was faster than him up until recently. Now when I take her over, well, I'll like throw the ball, and Odell is so fast, at least twice as fast, I've got to say. So he'll just like, pew! And she's just like, what the fuck? And she tries chasing him, and she'll just be barking so loud. She's so pissed because she can't keep up. She can't catch him. She can't keep up. She can't even cut him off, really.
So what he says, Odell's like, you know, see me get that ball? Grabs it, goes back. You'll see me do it again.
Yeah. And then she'll just chase him around the yard, just screaming at everyone in the neighborhood.
That's hilarious.
It's so funny. Ginger, since it was your watch, you notice like the Tortles just completely wake up before everyone. And they have this little stove set up, and they go over and they start cooking and getting food prepared. Everyone awakens to the smell of food being cooked and made.
Love these turtles.
And
They're
there's
always
this
nice.
just gigantic bowl. It's like this big. And they've got they've got salad in there that's going. And they've been cooking some salmon type fish. It's not actually salmon, but I just thought of salmon because that's like the main fish type that I eat.
Tilapia, halibut.
Is everyone awake, or am I the only one awake right now?
Everyone's waking up as the turtles are shuffling about, and the smell of this fish is kind of filling.
I'd like to grab one of the finished cooking fishes and put it on the end of my fishing pole hook that I got earlier. And I'd like to dangle it over Hermit and be like, look, I learned to fish.
That's hilarious.
God,
Thank
these
you. Go ahead.
these turtles really roll like fucking shit. They just look at you and they're like, okay, bring that back, please. That's for the salad. But they don't stop you.
They'd have to catch me
Yeah.
first, and we know how that race goes.
These are passive.
Until I
turtles.
go to sleep, and then they win. Love these turtles.
Yeah, so they're making a good little salad. They even have as far as croutons in this salad. So hey, that's pretty cool.
Ooh. They're
Jesus Christ, these things
They
are
are
like,
fancy.
for just getting out of war too, basically.
Yeah,
these
no,
guys
they're-
are just jeez.
They're like hobbits, you know. The only things from their houses that they saved were their like cooking ingredients.
Food.
Yep. Yeah. So you're awoken. They once you bring the fish back, they kind of cut it up into a good amount of pieces and look at everyone. They're like, before we head out, if you want to grab some food, there's some fish here. You can throw it into your salad. It goes really good. We thought, you know, since you're gonna help us, we might as well do something nice for you.
Everybody get up. Y'all want salad?
No,
I'll
I
put my
do not.
bowl. I'll grab a bowl and put it in the middle.
Ambrose, I know you love salad.
Cheers, everyone.
I'll groggily like half. I'll stumble over there to eat. Kind of dazed, not awake yet.
I'm gonna look at
And-
Farha. I'm like, Farha. She's gonna look at me, and I'm just gonna plop a piece of salad in her mouth without her even being all the way awake yet. I'm like, eat your food. You're never gonna grow.
Does anyone cheers with me?
I will.
Okay. Well, years in my food. I am going to cast Hold on. What's it fucking called? Purify food and drink.
Oh, nice. Let's do it.
Your food is pure
Here.
now.
Cheers.
That is just pure salad and fish.
Fine.
Um,
And pure whatever we're drinking.
does that have any other effects other than, you know?
It purifies poison and disease.
Okay.
From
Nice.
our food.
I hope for everyone else's sake that the food was okay because I know I'm safe
I would
now.
hope they would not want to poison us.
Yeah,
It might not be on purpose either.
it might not be.
I know I'm
Seth doesn't
safe
trust
either
them,
way.
He thinks they would.
I feel like Seth McElroy is just a really careful, calculating person so far, from what I've gathered. He doesn't
Yeah.
trust anyone.
So you guys eat. You fucking push that stone door open. Yes.
Oh, yes.
How long does
I
that
would.
take? Cool. What are you doing, Hermit?
Whenever I fall asleep, like my morning star kind of just like dissipates into like dust in the ground, and so in the morning I'm kind of just like gathering dust together, and I just like slide my hand up, and it becomes a new morning star.
That's sick. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah.
like to
The
point out-
turtles don't do anything cool. They just kind of put a backpack on their shells. they're just ready to go.
I see everybody doing this cool stuff with their weapons and Seth purifying food and stuff, so I felt the need to grab my axe and just kind of wipe it off a little bit and just kind of look around like I did something too. Really, I'm just wiping it off.
When
And
you
then
guys get up top, roll me perception check. I want to say everyone but Seth, but that's not fair.
I got a
So
9
we're all
plus.
rolling a
I got
perception.
9 plus 7, so 16. Roll the. Dude, I love having a high perception like skill thing.
30.
What the hell? He's a higher perception skill than I do.
Yeah, he has the highest perception out of all of you by far.
Jesus Christ, mine's only plus 7. He has a plus 11. Dear Lord, I only got 16. I rolled a 9, so I got 16.
Does Ambrose have a higher perception than Seth? Probably not, right?
No.
Not even close. Okay.
I have expertise in perception.
It is so cold in the house.
It's way too hot in my office. In fact, one sec. Do you hear this fan
No.
going? Sweet. Well, the hippos are not where they were last night anymore. But Seth, you just come outside and you look directly at them. They're probably like 600 feet away, just eating, just grazing. And do they notice you guys come out? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No. They do not notice you guys come out, so they're not like coming back to you or anything. They're nearby.
I'd like to ask the turtles something.
Okay.
Have you gone deep sea diving?
I'm back.
No, no, I haven't. Why? Weird question. We have people who do. I'm the brewmaster. This is my wife, and
Are you familiar with the biological identity of the island?
fairly familiar. What do you mean? I feel like you're getting at something. I'm kind of confused. Did you go deep sea diving?
The island is a living creature.
Oh, yeah, that. Yeah. I know that.
What kind of creature is it exactly?
Oh.
Who the?
You know, we don't actually have a church in this village. But the Western Village does have a church. That's kind of their forte of actually knowing and communicating with it. Yeah, I don't know that much about it.
No matter.
Mofo.
Con caldo.
Hey, mofo.
No.
Yo.
What's up? We did introductions today.
Oh, was that the one you got in trouble by?
Yep.
For not doing introductions?
Yep. She was like, I'm always like, what are we doing? I told them what we did last time. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, hey. Thanks for the advice. Sorry for not doing that before everyone else. Yeah, so one sec. I got a freaking coffee grain in my throat. Ever happened to you? I had to get it out. I had to come out. I had to force that bitch out. Tiny little coffee grain. Anyway. You're welcome for that. I hope you enjoyed. So what are you guys doing? Had a conversation with the Tortle.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to pull one of the Tortles aside and ask him about. Hold on, let me make sure. Ask him about Cyric, or is that also something that the Western Village would know about?
You know, as a brewmaster, they would have maybe heard some stuff. He just looks at you and he's like, why would you be asking me about the God of Lies? What
No particular reason. I saw something on this island, and it had his markings, and I was wondering if you had any. Like, I was just kind of curious about it.
Yeah, at one point we had some travelers come through, and they invited me to a brewing gathering type of. I think they called it a convention. Over in Agmar's Wharf. And you, yeah, I actually heard of Cyric there. He's some sort of creep that is amasses power through it sounds like extermination, but on like a global scale.
Oh, that sounds like fun. As I said.
Yeah, it seems like he gets stronger when creatures become extinct.
Oh.
Yeah. Um, don't quite understand the mechanics of it, but yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, there's something about him here
Yeah,
on this
yeah,
island.
yeah. I don't know. Someone was like, I guess, refurbishing a temple, and I was like walking through there, and I saw it.
I mean, I don't want to say all of the turtles in the world reside here, but that's kind of scary. If
Well, why do you think that?
well, because if an army comes through and what if they want to, like, I don't know, some religious group comes through and murders all of us, then maybe they're trying to, you know, give Cyric more power. I don't know that I don't even know if that's exactly how it works, but that's kind of something I've heard.
Well, so thank you for your help anyway.
Yeah. Maybe you could tell me where that is so that we can, you know, do
Yeah.
something about that.
I'll point out on the map where that would be.
Okay. Yeah. You just see him like take a look at it and really like think and memorize it. I'll have to tell someone else to go there. I am not a fighter. I can't hold my own in the wilderness really. Just slightly, but
Also, be careful of the hippos over there. There's quite a few. Last time we were there.
oh yeah, they can be pretty brutal. They typically like to just kind of hang out away from us because they, you know, they don't want to come around too much civilization. Okay, yeah. Real weird thing to ask about. Frogman, hermit, yeah.
Hermit, yes.
Anyway, there are a couple villages on the island. Were you thinking of any in particular that you wanted to go to? We could lead the way. I don't know how to get there.
Yes. Sorry, I'm having trouble remembering what the exact plan was.
I think it was the lower village.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that was the plan. DM, was that the plan?
I'm not telling you again. I told you twice. You can. Yeah, I did. I'll let you roll a remembering check. I don't know, history.
That's great.
I mean, you're all discussing this right now, so you can all roll it. I mean, I get that means that you definitely remember, but
What the fuck are my rolls today?
To be fair, it's been like 3-4 weeks since we discussed the plan.
true. Jimjar, did you roll?
Ambrose, that doesn't look like a happy face. Wait, wait, guidance. Is that what I was doing as well?
Just-
No?
just
Okay.
me and the
Guidance.
D4.
You can add a second D4.
So roll 2d4 plus a d20 plus your history modifier.
Oh, gee. Okay.
Wait. Should someone roll for her? I think she's driving still.
Can someone,
Yeah, I
someone
can roll
roll
for her.
me, please? I
What's
appreciate
your history modifier?
it. I died. It's your fault. No.
I'll look for you.
Let's see. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Um. Oh. Never mind. You're not on here.
He's not on there? No.
No.
I should have.
Yeah.
I assume it's a +0 or a -1.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think it's a -1.
If it's a -1, then no, I mean it's still good enough. You got a 14 on
Right.
my dice. So yeah, no, you know that they were mainly worried about the southern village because you can, like, if someone was to be able to see it quite easily, they would just get there right away. And the western village has the mountains kind of covering part of the border, and it's behind the forest. It's much more difficult to notice. They'd have to know to go there. So, yeah, the captain and crew all went south, all the way south.
I was muted this whole time and didn't know it. I've been talking to you this whole time.
What'd you get?
I rolled a
No.
2. I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, Farhad luckily didn't roll like shit because my dice are okay sometimes.
Thank
Hey,
God,
I much
because I rolled
appreciate it.
bad.
Yeah, so
Right.
you know they were going south first, and you also kind of discussed amongst yourselves that if you might be able to see if you went. I'm not sure if you're looking at the map. If you are looking at the map, if you went somewhere around here, then someone could probably fly up and take a look at this village and see if there's like any sort of signs of disturbances. And then go south. They might be in a fight or something right there.
Okay.
You kind of discuss just like traveling west and then, gauging what to do.
That would take more
Sounds
time.
like a
but-
plan. But it could be beneficial to us figuring out what the hell's going on.
What of the items we got, did we get any like bus? Or we needed?
Yeah, you didn't get anything that could help in this situation.
The spyglass.
Does anyone have proficiency in cartographer's tools?
That is a no from me.
Yeah, you should probably fix that and switch it. Yeah, just we'll say you do. I mean, that's kind of what your whole thing was on the ship. So
His shtick.
yeah.
Would you be able to figure out our estimated travel time if we go to this one and then that one, as opposed to just going around the island, going to that one. Because I am worried about Balthazar. His hubris can get him into trouble.
Hmm?
Yeah.
As he's doing that, I completely forgot to give this to Seth, but I'm gonna pull out the list of names that I'd found on the boat. We're like, do you know of any of these people? I know Balthazar is on there, but do you recognize any of these other names?
That's me. No, I'm just kidding.
Very good question.
Yes, actually, Seth would be on there. And on there, it does list your race, your estimated height, and has like a speculations question mark, and then like a box that has magic user, and strategic
Gonna-
mind within the box. And then it also says priority medium.
Well, that's good.
Also, it would say reward 700 gold. And you recognize your captain, and a couple names. You recognize some names from just in passing when you may have met with your fleet. You would vaguely remember. And upon looking at this, Seth, you basically notice that this is a wanted list and an account of the top-ranking people of the fleet.
Oh.
Does the
Just
list look
me?
official, or does it look like they just
No, this
scribbled
looks official. Like they have
Bounty list.
have the name. Yeah, this is a bounty list that
Okay.
that has been given out, and yeah. So you recognize that. Yeah, someone had a map. You also had the map, the one that you got on the ship. Yeah. You do have the map, but
A
anyway.
journal. What's the map?
Do we have any plans?
No, not except for playing Smite Leader.
Clams.
No, clams.
CLAM.
I thought you said plans.
not plans. Clams.
And Mark, you want to know something I learned from Blutus while I was with him?
You yeah, you would have one. You brought one back to Balthazar, and he told you to keep the other.
Okay. Are they connected then?
Right.
Yes.
Oh, easy. Okay, cool. When everyone's finished with their thing, I'm gonna do something with it then.
You know that this does
Tell me
speak
what's in-
through everything, all of them.
Just hear Courtney randomly saying like a little bit and then cutting off.
Yeah. What are you saying?
Oh, no, the journal. Is there that I got with the quill?
Oh yeah. That journal, if you want, you can like while you're traveling right now, you can spend a couple hours reading the journal.
You're not supposed to do that.
And then if anyone, I don't know if anyone can even identify magic items here.
Ooh,
We
I
have a
like
bunch of
that.
druids and no one that can
Ooh.
identify. Is that truth or no?
I think so.
But you could look at something and. Okay.
You watch.
Can you check for that to see if the book and quill is? Or no.
You're about to get possessed like the Chamber of Secrets.
You Okay. Yeah.
I don't think I have anything for that. Let me look. But I don't think I do.
Yeah, Farha, you'll have to really like mess with this stuff.
Yeah, I don't have
The
it either,
journal
so I can help
does.
you.
The journal does like really just look like someone's diary, basically, like an actual journal that he was keeping. You just see like trained today. Robert was an asshole again. I chipped my cutlass and have to get a new one. Looks like sparring's out of the question for a few days. Just like, you know,
Diaries.
daily.
Man, Mark, you just came up with that off the top of your head. Just like a whole journal entry like that.
Yep.
You want to see a trick I learned from Blutus?
What'd you learn from Blutus?
Yeah, you know the big dude on Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax,
Oh yeah.
where he's like, if I stand incredibly still, I'm invisible. Watch this.
Do I see him?
Yeah, no, you see him. He's right there.
Blutus taught me that stealth technique. He tells me it made me invisible. But maybe it's because no one paid attention to Blutus. Now I'm sad.
Well, I don't recommend trying that in a fight.
Well, sounds good to me.
If you'll excuse me, I have to use the latrine.
I'm gonna wander off into the forest, 100 feet or so.
We'll just say you're going towards the hippos.
Bro, he's gonna pee on the hippos.
Just that way you can bring them
Oh my
back.
gosh.
Yes. On my way there, I'd like to open up the clan.
Okay.
This is the Pestilent Inferno, Seth McElroy speaking.
The Pestilent Inferno.
I have come across a bounty board for captains and officers on a ship that I have sunk. There are many more ships around the island, and I will continue to investigate, but keep in mind that we are being hunted.
See if you'll get a response. Real quick.
Are we technically a pirate crew now?
Oh, an exact 50 on the percentile dice. That's interesting. Actually, that's a 500. That means that you do. You do get a response. To the clam, actually, and you hear a almost ethereal sounding voice come through, and it says, "Seth, good job. I need you to discover any more information that you can. We are currently in the northern continent. There was discussions of some form of items out here from the Viking villages that may prove useful. I will travel south if you could at some point reach a port city, I would appreciate this. Show me what information they have on us, and we will try to bring the fight to them.
Affirmative. I will update you when I have more to report.
Clam just snaps shut, and yeah, we'll just say you've been like walking towards the hippos, and yeah, you're gonna at this point have to like motion to them because you can't talk to them.
So, are we basically a pirate crew now? Me, Hermit, and Farha. Are we with Ambrose and
Are we
Seth now?
initiated yet?
I mean, Ambrose said he's my friend now, pretty much. He played a joke on me, even though it scared the hell out of
We're
me.
not going anywhere.
At this point, I like Ambrose, and I already like Seth. So if they try to leave me, I'm faster than they are. I think.
I have the bandit slowly follow you around.
And I think they stole our friend. We came to rescue our friend, and now they just can't get rid of us, even though if we annoy them. And I think they just kind of gave up.
I mean, that's pretty much what happened with Ambrose.
That's how Ambrose became a part of the crew.
I wonder if Estes guys ever just like, how does this keep happening to me?
I keep picking up weird creatures.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so we'll say you get the attention of the hippos. You know make some sound while far away so that you don't startle them and get slapped. And they'll just kind of follow you back to the group.
Change of plans. We are moving south.
Any reason why?
We need to cut off any form of escape. They're going to be slower moving on land than on water. And if anyone's there to the south, we need to get there at a priority.
All right, sounds good to me. I'm just a trusting person. So Seth's like, let's go this way, and this is why. I'm like, all right, sounds good. Let's go.
You gave me a thing to do and a reason. Yeah. Sounds logic.
I'm literally the definition of a warrior like player from Smite, dude. As a tank, I'm just like, it moves, it dies. I'll walk at it.
So here's my reasoning. Yeah, if let's just say they're coordinated and they are currently both being attacked. They may not be coordinated, but if they are, the one at the south is going to finish sooner because of all the land travel that they have to do and getting there to the west. And they might not even know the one on the west exists, but the one on the south is like super visible. That's my reason.
Huh?
Yep.
Well, the journey it looks crazy, but it's not as crazy as traveling through mountain terrain is. This journey will not take you even a day, depending on your method of going. You also have hippos, so if you just beeline for it, you can keep pace through that little lake in the south. So you could probably, in fact, Yorick will kind of just say, we'll probably be there by about sundown, sometime around sundown. Maybe, if we're a little fast, we could get there before sunset. Can everyone swim? And then Seth has like these hippos, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, I guess so. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's head on out. Follow me!" And then just start going. And now you get into the really thick, swampy jungle that's here.
Seth's dying.
What?
Seth got seawater in his throat by accident.
I'm okay.
Yeah. So are you guys gonna be going at a pretty fast pace?
Yeah, I mean, what would want to fuck with a group as large and as intimidating as we are?
True. So you guys
Alright.
are just going. You do
All right, Carl, hang on.
you do have some difficulty with the hippos just because like it's pretty thick. Sometimes they'll just like destroy whatever might be in front of them and just keep going.
Jesus
Just sometimes-
Christ!
Yeah, you know, like it's those mangrove. Is that what they were? It's like mangrove trees that have like all of these different parts that come out into the trunk, and then it's like really like difficult to maneuver through for the hippos. For you guys, you know, it's a little difficult, it's a little bit of an annoyance, but it not as much as sometimes the hippos really have to like cut around.
So the hippos are just like, you know what? I'm tired of it. Just smashing through this stuff.
Yeah, they'll just like bust through shit.
That's awesome.
Anytime there's water, like like little puddles or pools, you'll see them kind of like get low, and they'll just like reverberate and they shake a bit, and it'll just kind of push out whatever's there.
That's sick.
But yeah, you guys. We'll say it takes you about 6 hours, and you're right around here. If you're looking at the map.
Oh wait, let me look at the map. Hold on. All right, I'm ready. Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
I think this might be close enough. See where we're at. See if you can orient us and see anything. No, Ambrose number 2. Yes.
I love it.
Okay. You fly up and you just see this big carpet of jungle. That's pretty far, man.
That's good.
Yeah, you don't notice much. Like right away. Give me a perception check or an investigation check if you're really gonna just like try and parse out all the details.
Did you
Use a spyglass.
spyglass?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
I think I was given. Yeah, you gave it to me, right?
I gave it to.
Cool.
You may borrow it, yes.
Okay. Let me see if there's spyglass rules. I wonder if they like.
Yeah, I'm curious too.
I have a weird creative question. Is there at any point can I like the people that can fly, like say Ambrose goes to fly in a certain situation? If I wrap my fishing pole line around him, can he carry me?
Ambrose cannot carry you.
Yeah.
They
Dang.
like the typical encumbrance rules apply, so he wouldn't be able to carry his equipment and you with your equipment. The only way that like a creature really could is if it was like a Goliath or a Furbolg or something that you cast fly on, and they're like a strength-based character. Like Essie's character in Safra would be able to technically be like carry something barely like not necessarily like he couldn't carry my character with all my equipment, but he
Yeah,
could carry
could-
like our wizard.
Okay, so
I think
to that,
I think I
to
have
that,
like 300 pounds worth of shit and
To
a,
that
like a
same
300-pound
point.
creature.
to that same point though. Then, since now I know that, if there's ever a point where Estes is like, stop him from doing that, and he's gonna fly, I could catch him with the fishing line, and he couldn't go anywhere because he
You'd
can't
have to
carry me.
become
We could just
proficient in
toss fells.
fly fishing.
Estes, I know what to practice now. I know what to practice now.
We're gonna have to nickname
That
you
was a
Maui.
good one.
Maui. Maui.
What can I say except you're welcome?
Okay, yeah. So you're. It looks like this, like a spyglass, basically lets you see something about twice the size. Like, it magnifies something to about twice the size. Is the spyglass magical? Roll me an Arcana check. Dirty 20. This is not magical. I mean, you also had portals. They, that you know that you're like almost there, so you know which direction to look, and you're just kind of like taking a look through. You see some smoke coming through the canopy. It does not seem to be to the extent of previously.
Sorry. I hope it's the latter. All right. Let's go then. One second.
All right.
And Mark.
Hmm.
I'm beating shit before I'll look.
There's no one
Hate
below
you.
you for me. You're on the bottom
Oh.
left.
I called her and I was like, "Where am I at on your Discord screen?" She's like, "Right above me." I was like, is you good?
Unnecessary.
He's on a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Odell's barging in.
Dude, I love Odell. Wait. Who's the other dog?
That is Chimo.
How about not? I guess it's Odell. It's always causing like havoc. So I never hear him yell at the other dog. It's always Odell down.
Yeah, we can't. Like, Odell won't stop wagging his tail while we're streaming, and he just smacks the table super hard. Just
Happy
like,
tail.
Ding, 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 ding.
He's got like an iron tail. Doesn't even feel it.
All right.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that.
I
dog.
had a dog
now-
that.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying I had a dog that had happy tail, and Frankie would go down the hallway, and there'd be like blood splattered on both sides of the hallway because her tail would bust open. It looked like a freaking murder scene. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah.
Well, now that I've
I'm
seen
really-
Odell, Mark. Now that I've seen Odell on Estes' camera, it makes more sense when Estes says Odell down and yells at him, because I could just see Odell being like, "You gotta come get me. You gotta come get me if you want me to go
Yeah.
down." Like,
He's quite like that.
dude, I love that dog. I can't wait to play with that dog when I come down there. It's gonna be so fun.
Oh, I remember that.
That was so funny.
Jesus Christ.
That was
At this point, he
like
just needs to be a
2
mascot.
weeks ago, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And
sounds
Odell
about right.
is our mascot. And when I'm playing Smite, that's all I hear usually is SD's being like, Odell, stop! In the middle of our
He also
Smite
likes
game, I'm
to
like, what?
lay under my feet and fart.
Oh, God.
Gosh.
He is a farting fuck.
Um,
Do you
All
slow
right,
down
let's do
your
this.
pace as you approach the village?
Up to you guys. You want to charge in or slow down?
no, yeah, we'll slow down for sure. And
I miss Brutus.
what? Who needs help being stealthy? Okay. I'm gonna make both you and I. Can I do that? Yeah, I'm gonna make you and I both visible. Wait, no, I can't do that. I mean,
It would
we'll still be
Invisible.
loud, but god damn it, stop.
I'd give disadvantage on visual-based perception checks to see you.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I am. I'll save that. Never mind. I'm not doing anything.
Otherwise, I could, and I could guide you and, or inspire you and guide myself. I think I'll do that. We're gonna both be invisible. Actually, no. You know what? Let's just go for it.
Well,
There
how
might not
far
be
away
anything.
are you? Like,
We're gonna get like 600 feet away as we.
as you're
like
600 feet away, I want you to roll me a perception check for. I don't know if anyone has any sort of advantage or anything based on auditory
Should. Have
perception.
big ears.
You should, but I don't know if you do.
Yeah, figures.
I don't know. I was like a +7 perception. I think I have
Guidance.
Features,
What the
traits.
fuck are these rolls? They're dead.
I'm gonna guide myself.
Yeah, I don't.
27.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that gives me extra perception. Let me roll. Dude, I did not do good.
Yeah.
What
I
big
did.
ears you have, Jim Jar?
Yeah, I didn't perceive the audio very well that time though. I rolled a 2 + 7, so I got a 9.
No.
Everyone over a 14, make a wisdom saving
I got a
throw.
22, so.
Oh, no.
Anyone over a 14?
Oh wait, is it good that I rolled low? Hold up. Hold up.
It is slightly good, possibly. Who knows?
Oh no!
Like
Okay, so I
flapping
literally
each
got a 0.
I think
Oh
Amber-
no!
Because I rolled a 1 and then it was -1, so I'm at a 0.
Oh god.
It's like it worse than 1.
I think Ambrose has rubbed off on me now at this point since I've been together with everybody so long because I'm starting to be a little more playful and trickstery than I was originally.
From a 22 negative.
What'd you get, Steph? On your wisdom
18.
save? 18.
18?
You succeed. Farha, you like super fail.
Yeah, I thought a 1 was bad. I didn't realize you could get it below a 1. Jesus.
You.
Did I?
So, what you're hearing is quite familiar. It is a jig that you just tried to play a few days back. A nice little pirate jig. Through it, there is a bit of a enchantment going. You are now dancing.
You can turn your camera on and get them dance.
You're doing like this little like hoppy dance. And you are moving towards the village, towards the northern entrance, which is basically 600 feet in front of you. And yeah, you have that's just what you're doing.
I have like zero control about it.
Yeah, you have zero control.
Can she tell us that something's weird happening, or is she just like in a trance?
She's in a complete trance.
I'm gonna
No.
turn to Seth. And I'm like, is this something that you guys tend to do as like one of your traps, kind of like the altar?
Is this normal?
Do I know? Who's that?
One sec.
Are you DMing me?
Yeah. Hello.
Oh.
Pretty huge AoE.
We're not the only ones who use this style of enchantment, but yes, this is something we employ from time to time.
So should we be on a higher alert, or do you think this is something that you guys?
Wait, you weren't on the highest level of alert earlier?
Yes, I was not.
That is a shh.
We were on the hip.
Wandering off into La La Land.
That is a grave mistake, and you will be reprimanded for it. Always be on high alert. But no, this song is familiar. We can rest assured that this is us.
Ambrose.
Yeah.
He got in trouble.
Oh.
Alright, gang, join me.
I'm going to take out my violin and start catching up and playing accompaniment to the song that I'm hearing.
Okay.
Alright. I have a loop.
Everyone here that. Okay. First, anyone who's gonna play, please roll me a performance check.
Oh, please. I've rolled bad the last 3 rolls, please.
I know, me too. What the hell's happening?
I got a good one!
Like, I roll really good and then really.
Plus 3 is 21. I rolled an 18 plus 3. Let's go! I got a good one.
Oh,
finally.
I got a 15.
Okay.
23.
Performance, you said?
Yep.
17. Thank fucking God.
Nice. Farha, were you gonna play? I don't remember what I gave you.
That was a
I
close
can't
one.
because I was like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dancing
Oh,
in the
she's
dark.
dancing? She's dancing and walking up. None of us are even questioning that she's dancing just randomly. We start playing music for her. Like, this is...
Since you guys are performing, roll me wisdom saves at advantage other than Seth.
Wisdom save at advantage.
Oh,
I'm good anyway.
a wisdom save?
Yes,
Yeah.
at advantage.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh.
20 plus 7 is 27.
Can I inspire Ambrose?
I've already rolled.
When you roll with
Wait,
advantage,
Inspiration when I rolled.
when you roll with advantage, what is it? What do you roll? What extra dice? A D4?
You just roll it. You just roll it again. At advantage, you just roll it twice, and you take the higher of the two.
Oh, I had a nat 20 on my first roll. So 27 total.
I got an 18.
Nice. Okay.
Oh,
Um,
I'm not gonna bother. I got a 7.
a 7?
7 on my wisdom save. Yeah.
Both of his rolls?
I feel like you might have some sort of now. Yeah, you're definitely you like pull out your what are you using? Your
Hurdy-gurdy.
hurdy-gurdy. That's such a fucking hard word to remember.
Wait, is
you
it
pull out-
something having to do with being charmed?
Yeah, that's true.
So I get advantage on that, but it doesn't like stack like that. So I already had advantage. So never mind.
Oh. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, you like pull out your hurdy-gurdy and you start playing along, and then like as soon as you start playing, you start this little dance that goes to the tune, and you just start like hopping on forward right next to Farha. You're still playing.
We're gonna do the cha-cha now.
Yeah.
You're still playing, but you are going forward and
Right.
dancing.
All right.
Yeah, we'll say you you know, you kind of get, I don't know, up to about 200 feet away. You two, I'm not sure. Are you guys all gonna keep pace with them, or are you gonna just like let them go first?
No, yeah, definitely.
Definitely keeping pace.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We're all just gonna.
Yeah. So you guys get over. I'll let you guys make another wisdom saving throw. Because, I mean, this is a pretty far distance, so, I mean, I don't
Like-
want to make you roll, like, 15 different times, but one time will be good enough.
Like now or?
Yeah, right now.
Oh.
Do what?
That's a 17 for me.
Okay.
I got
You don't-
13 minus 1, so I'm at.
Ambrose, you are able to continue dancing if you'd like, but the need and complete compulsion to do so is gone.
Okay. I'm gonna still dance.
But, yeah. I kind of figured.
You can dance if you want to.
I can leave this world behind. I'm just gonna like kind of hover there, doing like an Irish kind of step dance in the air.
The funniest part is like me and Herman are like thinking we don't know the difference in him being charmed, and Steph's like he's just dancing his own.
Yeah. No one can tell. No one knows that that's what's going on. First Farha, and then, you know, everyone's like, it's Ambrose. I don't know why Farha's doing it, but...
I mean, it's
He does this
completely.
every time.
Yeah, if somebody starts doing something weird like that, I will probably start doing it too.
It's nice to know. I won't be alone.
So yeah, what are you guys doing? You're about 200 feet out. There's a pretty thick amount of trees, and other than some larger flames that you can see, and rhythmic tapping in unison that's very loud coming from the village, you do not hear or see, like, you don't see anything else. That's kind of all of it from this distance.
Hey Seth, you know I broke out my lute to play along because everyone else was, but honestly I don't know the plan here. What are we doing? We going into this village?
Am I still dancing?
Yeah.
you should do.
We're meeting up
Dang it.
with them.
Oh, okay.
Just playing so that they know ahead of time that it's us.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh shit.
I forgot about one person. I'm not gonna roll for Zana, but your good old friend Blutus, he does not pass this, and you just have this big motherfucker just like running into trees and like hitting stuff.
No direction, just.
He's just going straight.
Well,
He's
he's
pretty
feeling
fast,
the-
so he is like going a bit ahead of you guys.
He's just clearing the path.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
good thing it's a good thing it's the crew. They're just gonna be like, here comes Blutus.
Here comes Bluty Claus, here comes Bluty Claus, right down Bluty Claus Lane.
Nice.
Well, how much further do we need to go before we see something of note?
You know, you gotta have, because the way that this village is kind of structured, it's like within the trees and within the jungle, and there's, you know, tree houses, and then there's some buildings on the ground, and there's a slight bit of a wall that comes out. The other music, you also can't like pinpoint a spot from it due to the nature of this type of enchantment that's going on. So you just gotta kind of get in there, I think. You tell me how close you get, and then I'll tell you what happens.
We're going towards the sound of the music, right?
Yeah, you're going. You know that it's definitely like within this village.
Okay. Get right up on it. Like, give me another update, like 100 feet, and then 60 feet, and then 30.
Yeah, it's 60
I mean,
feet.
so I'm not like slowing down. I'm walking like the consistent or dance.
Yeah, you're doing like this pirate jig at like keeping pace. Like you have this compulsion to move. I guess also, Seth, you would know that you can just follow Farha.
Yeah.
You can just follow. You know exactly what this is doing. It's pulling Farha to the sound of the music. And as you get closer, you're hearing this like that same dance, that same like tapping that Farha's doing. It's just like a, you know, you just hear that, and it's coming from the village, and it's like, it's basically stopped in one point, and you just hear this loud sound from a bunch of people doing it. Yeah, so I'd say that you're able to just kind of get up right to Balthazar. You hear it, you kind of, you know, if you want to keep kind of like, you know, keep yourself aware of what else is happening in case someone isn't like under this spell. Then you can look around for people as you get to the gates.
Yeah, I think I will. Check out what they're trying to summon and what they are summoning. Not like summoning, beckoning.
Yeah. You see an absolute shit ton of turtles all dancing near the northwestern gate, along with Balthazar and the rest of your crew, all playing. So there's like this semicircle around them, and then just a bunch of people coming out of the wall, like coming off the wall, and they're all just dancing. And let's see. Yeah, as you kind of approach the gate, and you know, Blutus is this big motherfucker. He's just gonna like get up to the wall and like just skirt around towards everyone. And you notice Balthazar notice Blutus. And he like starts doing this, like beckoning you over with his head.
Yep, I'll go over. Guest artist Seth McElroy.
Oh, I thought that you had your hood over your face.
Oh,
I
like
didn't know
this?
you're looking down.
I'm
Yeah, I thought
listening,
you
but
looked-
I'm listening at the same time I'm ordering Subway. So,
Nice.
because my daughter, when she walked by earlier, when I muted my mic, she walked by earlier and was like, "Can we have Subway?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm ordering it." What? Wait, hang on. I don't even know. Yeah, I can do that.
Nice. Yeah, roll me a perception check as you're kind of pushing your way through this crowd.
Me? Or
No.
Seth?
Seth.
Oh,
Assassin's Creed style.
And Ambrose, you're probably going too, right? You're probably just kind of following Seth. Ambrose?
You're
Yes,
muted.
you're muted, but I see your face.
Yeah.
You also can roll me a perception check. So.
Damn you, Shars. It's stuck in my head now.
So here comes Blue Claws.
Yes!
Yeah,
I'm still
same.
seeing it. Oh my god.
I got a 6 on
didn't-
perception.
What?
6.
23.
23. You you notice that it is not just Tortles here. There are individuals that are dressed very similarly to the people on the ship you just left. And as you approach Balthazar, he continues playing without pause, but he leans over towards you and he says, "We were unable to find a ship. We found some of these crew members within the forest."
Did I miss the interrogation?
The interrogation has not yet begun. Good thing you're here. Could you please scout out? I think we only have like 30 minutes left. I can't keep this up. We've been here for a couple hours.
Well, I'm glad I didn't miss it. What would you like me to do?
My fingers hurt. Check the shoreline. Find their ship. I'm assuming you destroyed the other one.
Yes.
Did you bring it back?
No.
Okay.
It is at the bottom of the ocean.
Good. Yes. Find their ship. Move it if you can. If not, try
Sink
to.
it.
I haven't gotten the chance to go check on our ship. You should. I don't know what we should do here, honestly. I would rather the crew help with taking over the ship, but I would also like not to have them escape. You decide, Seth, what is to be done here. Ambrose, actually, you just go up, find the ship as soon as you can. He
Okay.
doesn't point, but it has to be around here, close by.
Cool. I'm just gonna fly up and bust out the spyglass that I never gave back to Seth, and just kind of.
Okay, yeah. Are you looking at the roll 20?
No.
I am.
Yes, I am.
You notice there's a ship, like somewhere around here,
Okay.
a good distance to the southwest.
Is it moving at all?
It is not moving.
Okay.
It's over here. You can see that like the trees come out of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Like the land continues down a bit
Okay.
on this end.
Okay.
Can I trade you Blutus for Aladdin?
It appears as though we have Blutus. He always sucks at this. He can't even play the song. His jig is very good though.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna,
notice he's like doing some weird shit too. He's like
doing the Wednesday dance.
I love that dance.
Me too. I'm gonna fly back down and be like, "All right, there's a ship just over there. It's shipping. It's not moving.
It's shipping.
It's shipping. It's just being a ship, floating there, doing its thing. Yeah.
Oh, yep, that was my kid. That was my kid in the background.
That's funny.
Is your house on fire? Should we be concerned for you?
He's playing Call of Duty with his friend.
Okay.
They're doing proximity chat. I can hear them yelling at each other. I heard everything be like, "Join my team or die."
That's hilarious.
Just like you.
Do I get to roll to be unpossessed?
Yeah, we'll give
Because
you
I
one
assume
more.
I'm quite a ways from them now.
No, you're right up with every single thing that's been trapped by this.
Oh, okay.
Are there squirrels and stuff there?
Got
'Cause-
20, so I got 19.
There are all manner of things here. You even notice some birds floating, like hovering and doing a little bit of weird movement while they fly. Yeah, no, this really does encompass a huge area, and anything that fails the save is screwed. Farhad, you said 19?
Yeah.
Finally, yeah, you're good to
No.
stop dancing. No?
Do I have any negative stats or anything?
I don't know. You haven't linked your character to D&D Beyond, so I can't see it. Look at your saving throws, and then look for wisdom.
Yes, child. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm in mute.
That was so
Wisdom
cool.
is -1.
Okay, yeah, no, you're good. You're good to stop dancing.
I didn't know if I'd get tired.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're fine.
Yay!
Um.
I'm so happy.
What else? What are you saying to Balthazar? Sorry, Seth?
Yeah, I was wondering if we could trade Ludus for Aladdin.
He looks at you and he's like, I don't know if I can. I don't know if we can keep this up.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to their ship. Who can you spare to go with us? Because Ludus is kind of useless boarding a ship.
Honestly, we probably need to come up with a plan to gather these people first. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't spare any. If you can use these people that you have been traveling with.
All right, how about this? I'll just go around and cut each one of their throats individually until we're left with one or two, and we interrogate them.
I'm just not sure that would be the best idea. I mean, these Tortles were really nice to us. Maybe they'll just, maybe you don't have to be musically controlling them and making them dance and stuff. Maybe they'll just be nice and cooperate.
The squirrels? Is he talking about the squirrels? Embers? We're talking about the people from the ship. They're here. There's a few here.
Oh, I thought you were talking about all the Tortles and everything. Tortles are quite nice.
Yeah, no, they're fine. They're stuck. We can't. You know this. We can't stop it for anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone within the radius is basically screwed if they succumb to the music.
Stop the music? Can we the music?
No. Go. Yes. Seth.
Oh,
Just
I have an
pick
idea.
one.
Oh, pick me. I have an idea.
We'll keep two.
I have an idea.
Arrows, yes.
What is your idea?
Okay. I'm just gonna run away from them, and I want to go find a little rock. Okay.
Yeah,
So I
you find a rock.
grab a little rock. Okay. Then oh, you know what? Probably it's not gonna work, but I'm gonna do it anyway. just for shits and giggles. All right, so I'm gonna get a rock and I'm gonna like come back. I'm gonna like bust out some like my tinker's tools. I'm just gonna kind of like get to work on the rock and kind of do a couple little things to it, and then I'm just gonna hold the rock ahead and it starts playing the song that they're playing as like a little tiny recording.
Yes, you keep that.
But I made this. See, it's the song. It's the song.
Yes, it is. And you see him like straining, like it hurts. Seth, hurry, please. My fingers are cramping. He's playing his lute, and you just see his fingers like.
I'm going to single out like the highest looking ranking person and the lowest or second to lowest.
Okay.
And same, highest or second to highest. Second to highest. Just by appearance. And everyone else, I'm gonna slaughter.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, you would see that someone is dressed very similarly to what I described before, with the like long admiral's coat that's all white, and the blue, like silk shirt.
He's gonna die.
You see him, and then the others. You would see like a dude in basically like a tank top, and just this ripped motherfucker. That like that's all he's wearing, and he has this humongous sword on him.
Are you saying like his nuts are hanging out? Like that's all he's wearing is a tank top?
He's dressed very similarly to Blutus.
Oh,
He does have trousers,
okay.
but he's kind of like I don't know. He's the ripped guy on the ship, I guess.
Hey.
Actually, yeah. So I'll. Okay. What do you guys think? I really don't think the leader will tell us anything useful.
I feel like
Although I would enjoy torturing him.
the leader would probably know the most, right?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, yes.
But would he be willing to give up that information?
It's with enough torture.
Somebody enough.
But do we
They'll
have the
say
time?
anything, right?
As
Trust me, I can be very useful in the torture chamber.
And you are not the only one.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep that guy.
Some of your
I guess.
nighttime crew is pretty brutal.
Yeah,
You also see a few others, just normal, more normally dressed, leather armor and cutlasses. You would see some. You'd probably see like two people in spellcasting attire. You'd kind of recognize them from
Yeah.
very similar look to the people casting spells on the other ship.
I'm back,
I want
guys.
that
Sorry.
I'm trying to save one of the spellcaster ones.
spellcasters can be tricky.
Oh.
Uh,
You're an expert, right?
in some things. Yeah.
You get them to talk.
What?
Maybe.
Can you get them
You're
to
breaking
talk?
up.
Oh.
I'll get them to talk, yeah? Spellcaster?
I can get someone to tell the truth, but I cannot. Actually, let me real quick. Yeah, I can get someone to talk.
and tell the truth.
So maybe a spellcaster would be a good save as well.
Yeah, we'll keep the spellcaster and captain. I'm gonna just start from the lowest ranking individual that I can find and just get anyone who's willing to help me to just slaughter these helpless motherfuckers.
I will help him.
Yeah, Hermit will definitely help.
Herbert will definitely help him. Herbert's kind of fucked up.
I will always
you
help.
You point out, you're like, don't kill these, what, 3?
2.
These 2. You're like, those 2, leave them there. Over the next 10 minutes, you guys are just kind of like working your way through this big crowd of dancing turtles and people and critters. And
To make it
yeah.
a little bit more fucked up, I'm gonna use this scimitar that I stole from the ship.
Wait, we're killing these turtles?
No.
No.
Just the crew members. Yeah, so you start like working your way through. It takes you like 10 minutes, and you've basically just gone through and murdered a bunch of people that can't save themselves or fight back or do anything.
Good.
Yikes.
Just manslaughter.
It's the best kind, right?
And
What'd I say?
I'm evil, motherfuckers.
he is evil.
Oh, you thought we were the good guys?
So
No.
after you've gone through everyone but those 2, what do you do?
I'm going to create 4-pointed manacles.
Okay,
With my Song of Creation.
nice.
And I'm going to tie rope very tightly in the spellcaster's mouth, so he can't use verbal spells or somatic spells, because I'm going to bind him as well with the 4-pointed manacles.
Nice. Okay. You've got him tied up.
Yeah,
He's
not
still
going
trying to
anywhere.
jig.
He's all like, what, you tie him behind his back, or do you
Yeah.
tie him like right here so that you can see his hands?
I don't know of a design that would work in front.
Okay.
Because I think you'd bend the knees and put the arms behind
They never bend the knees.
everything's close.
Okay. Yeah. So then he's like on the ground, tied up
On his
with
belly.
with his hands tied, but he's still like.
He's just
doing this
wiggling
little-
around on his belly like a little worm. He's doing the
And
worm.
they failed their saves. I rolled some good stuff today, and then my bad luck started. So yeah, they
I'm gonna lean in close to him, look him in the eye. Oh, don't cry. It'll be over soon.
We really are the bad guys. Wait a minute.
Wait, are they even aware they're tied up though?
what?
Are they even aware?
You don't know what they're aware of.
Hey, is Seth actually the big bad at the very end? Is this what's about to happen? Are we slowly seeing his actual true self happen right now?
He is absolutely not the big bad.
That sucked to be like friends through the whole thing, and at the very end, he's like, "It's me."
I'm assuming you tie up the other guy just with some rope.
Yeah.
Once you have finished that, the music stops, and all the turtles look around, and you just notice all this confusion, and then Balthazar just loudly says, "We would like to apologize. You, were in the process of being ransacked. We cast a spell upon the village to ensure that minimal damage would be done. Apologies. Do any of you say anything or do anything in this time of?
Thank you for coming to the concert.
I'd like to check the bodies, like, of massacred and see if there's
Up again.
And see if there's what?
anything like a compass or anything important on it.
Think about it.
We'll say there's way too much shit going on right now. You can't just like.
That's
There's
fine.
like 500 Tortles here. Like
Oh,
you're,
jeez.
you're not working your way around the corpses. In fact, as you mentioned that, like the Tortles like that are near corpses pick them up and start carrying them out, because they don't want a bunch of fucking nasty bloody people around. You see people like start going around and kind of cleaning up, and a few
You just immediately jump in to clean up.
yeah, they're like, this is fucking nasty, and a good group of them go try and put out some fires that were started, and you see this really intense Tortle. He's got a lot of moss and fungus kind of growing out of his shell. He carries with him this enormous piece of wood that has these blades, kind of. Estes would know what this kind of looks like. My Mayan war sword,
Yeah.
but way bigger. And you see him kind of step up to Balthazar, and they start having this fairly heated conversation amongst themselves. You're muted, Chris.
Amongst themselves, as in like.
Them too.
Okay.
Evan.
I'm not too worried about it.
Okay.
I mean, it's not my place to get in the middle of a conversation with a captain and a leader. Like that would be insubordination.
Agreed.
I'm gonna sneak up behind the Tortle, and I want to like inspect the moss and the mushrooms and the fungus and stuff like that, and see if there's anything that's like would be useful for like potion making.
Yeah, the moss, it looks. Roll me a survival check.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is gonna be delightful. All right. 10.
10.
Oh no.
As you kind of look at this, you think maybe it's like it's probably not like edible type of fungus or like mushrooms or anything. It's like this looks like probably one of the oldest people you've ever been around. Like as far like they just seem ancient. The moss that's on their shell is like coming out of the crevices, and it looks like it's like layer upon layer upon layer, just like it almost looks like how can he fucking move with all of that?
Wow.
Got a whole village growing on his back.
Yeah.
Gross.
And you do hear him tell Balthazar to bring the crew, and he like is like I want you to come over. You just like there's just a lot of unrest, and I don't entirely trust you. I would like to have a conversation with you in private.
Oh,
with
Ambers.
And you see other Tortles just kind of with him, and they all like the whole crew and a few a good few Tortles go up this spiral staircase that goes up into one of the tree houses. It's this big circular room that has some pillars coming out down to the ground. And within it there is a like you can kind of see into it because it's basically like put together by branches and leaves, and as you look through you actually see like that there's a little fire within this like elevated platform room, but they're all going to start climbing up these stairs and go up there.
Me too.
You're gonna go with them?
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Yes.
Are you gonna take the people? Yeah, you're tied up people.
Oh, yes.
Forgot about it.
I feel like you're like dragging them up the stairs, like you're holding their feet, and you're just like.
Oh, I cannot. Blutus is doing that for me.
Okay. Yeah, Blutus is
I'm weak
definitely.
as shit.
Blutus is just
They're no
carrying
longer
them.
dancing.
He's holding them by their ankles and just holding them behind him. They're just like "Tutung, tutung, tutung, tutung." Long since knocked the fuck out, except for one of them who rolled a nat 20. Is not knocked out. Instead, you just hear.
Unfortunately. Unfortunate.
And I'm just following. I'm following along, kind of just prancing along.
Yeah, so you guys get up into this room. In the room, it's a pretty big room with a lot of different like rugs all over the ground and some pillows. Big turtle guy, he just goes and sits down on one of the pillows. And in the middle, there's this glass dome that goes straight up, or glass like cylinder, I guess. It goes straight up, and there's a fire in the middle, and the glass has some slits in it up along the top. It looks like it's basically just a chimney type thing. And as you enter into here, you get the smells of like almost like incense really thickly filling the air in here, along with this. I want everyone to actually roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Wisdom.
Oh,
Wisdom.
great.
Wisdom.
Even
18.
2.
23.
Okay. Ginger?
My wisdom is. Where's it at? One sec. With the modifier
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
it's 13 plus 7, so it's 20.
Okay. Yeah, well, Ambrose, you're the only one that gets this. But you just feel this calm come over you. You just kind of feel like any sort of like extreme feelings are kind of gone. Any extreme happiness, anything like that, it's gone. You're just kind of at this mellow, chill vibe.
Nice.
Yeah. As Blutus enters, you watch this old ass fucking Tortle watch him enter and just dragging these two people in. And he just like stands there holding them as he's like the center of attention right now.
It's alright.
Where would you like for me to put them?
Sir, this is your residence. Wherever you think, but I wanted you to know the perpetrators.
The perpetrators? How am I to be sure you are not the perpetrators? We've long since known that you dwell here on occasion.
Sire, Captain, do you want me to explain, or should you?
Yeah. Sir, this doesn't quite make sense. You see, we cast a spell upon the village because there were these people. We found them in the forest. They destroyed the villages off to the east, we heard. Seth could talk more to that point, but we just were trying to save this village from meeting the same fate. I don't know what you mean. We wouldn't be part of this. We actually really do enjoy staying here and care for the people here.
I've brought some refugees from the village to the northeast.
Yes, refugees. Where are they?
They probably fell victim to the spell, didn't they?
They did. They're somewhere downstairs.
One is a brewmaster somewhere in the crowd.
His wife's there too.
Oh, well, this... Please, retrieve them for me.
I'll go get him.
Thank you, yes. Very uppity, that one. Doesn't seem quite right. Why would they come here?
And Balthazar's just gonna be like, no, you talk. You tell them what's happened.
I'm not exactly sure why they're wreaking havoc on you. Our two groups had a little bit of a disagreement a while back, and I imagine they're here to look for us, but they started attacking the island to the northeast before they even knew we were here. So I'm thinking they might also have other motives for doing this. They've got their hands in many pots. You see, I've recovered a document that lists out different ways they are trying to make money.
I don't understand why they would come here to make money. Not everyone even knows of us here.
Yes, I'm surprised they were here myself. Tell me, could it have anything to do with the nature of this island?
Hold that thought. Ambrose, roll me a perception check or investigation check to find Yorick.
Alas, poor Yorick, I know him well. Investigation, so that's going to be an 11.
Well, then, you
Fuck this
figure
dice.
you figure they're like, trying to find someone that they know. They're still out, so it just takes you a little bit. You kind of go around looking at everyone's face, and you eventually find Yorick and his wife kind of conversing underneath one of these tree houses with another Tortle. And they look at you and they're like, Ambrose, right?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Let's go. Let's go. Big
Where?
boss guy wants to see ya.
Oh, okay, weird. Yeah, definitely. Let's go. Lead the way.
I'm just gonna like hop and skip away. Most of my movement is prancing, enhanced by my wings. Just like skipping, but a little extra.
Yeah. So you walk for 10 minutes or so, just leading these slow turtles through the slow turtle stampede going on.
Yeah, I'm probably like dancing around them as they're going slow because they're so slow. Just like
It's
skipping
like frolicking around them.
Yep, exactly. Exactly, like a wood nymph.
So yeah, you'll it wouldn't even be 10 minutes, but it would be like 5. They wouldn't have gotten too far. Yeah. The chief looks to you and he just says, not you, Ambrose, Seth. He says, the nature of the island. By what do you mean by that? What are you talking about?
Well, there's two things weird with this island. One is it's not really an island, it's a creature. And two, there's some sort of disease on this island. Now, both reasons I could see of if someone were to find out. Someone wanting to weaponize.
All I can tell you about... I cannot really speak to the disease. I have noticed it.
I've seen it in some creatures and in some of us. It has taken its toll. I can tell you that I do know the island's name is Krodo. It's Krodo.
Frodo.
Frodo Baggins.
It is quite possibly more ancient than the planet itself.
That's impossible.
All I know is anyone who speaks with Krodo is changed forever.
They go mad?
They have this odd sense about them after a discussion with Krodo. Almost as though nothing matters around here. Almost as though they're looking at their problems through a petri dish.
Interesting.
I love how it was so serious because Mark was like, he's possibly older than the planet itself. And instead of being like, how? Estes, in all seriousness, goes, that's impossible. Like, straight up called his bluff. I had to mute my mic because I was dying because they were both in character, and I have a pretty good imagination. In my mind, I'm seeing these two people, and Estes is just like, that's bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit right there.
I mute my mic because I was laughing so
Like
hard.
he sees it.
Oh
yeah,
my
when you said
God.
that, Mark, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I just pictured like this giant floating turtle, like
Yeah.
in the middle of nothingness. Just like,
Funny because it's just, I could just see both these people having this serious conversation until that point comes, and then Seth just is like, shit. Like, oh my God. I ain't laughed that hard in a while.
Nice.
That was so good. I love this. I love this campaign. It has just these gems in it. Oh my God. I'm crying. I'm serious. I had to mute my mic. I was laughing so hard. Oh my god! I don't know why. It just caught me off guard. Oh my god!
And you're all full conversation. Like you're all in here.
Trying everything he can to bust out laughing in front of everybody.
Oh man. Yeah, if I was laughing in the game, it was definitely audible. I promise you. They definitely heard me laughing at them. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That
he
was
just
the
keeps-
best.
He keeps talking, but he looks over at you, and he's just like finishes telling Seth what he knows.
I have to look at Ambrose at that point and be like, I know I'm not the only one that heard that.
You see, this is a group of people who will stop nothing for power.
Do you know where they're from? Do you know why they're here? Do you know if more will come?
Do I know where they're from?
Here, I'll be like, we can find out all of the answers instead of just speculating through these two. That's why we've kept them.
Oh, a little interrogation, you mean?
Yes. It's one of my specialties.
Okay, you know, we should probably do this elsewhere. Could we perhaps go outside the village where not everyone will notice or hear?
I agree. Somewhere a little private.
Yes, okay.
A big toothy grin emerges from Seth.
And so he'll follow you out, up down the stairs, out the village, and we will pick up here next time, everyone.
Wait, before it ends, I'd like to look at Ambrose and ask him, Ambrose, do you think that guy's gonna die?
Which one?
You think Seth's gonna kill that guy?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He
And
kills
then it
lots of
just
people.
And then it could just cut to black with that last conversation.
Finger.
So, yeah, we'll continue this next time with the interrogation right upon us, of the some we don't know yet, but first, second, third in command of the ship that's off the shoreline. Bye, Jim. See you later.
I did not mean to do that. I meant to click general chat over in the box. I meant to click the general chat real quick. That's my fault. Click the general voice chat.
So we'll start there next time. It looks as though we should be good for next week. Am I right, everyone?
Yeah. On Sunday. Let me think. Hang on. One sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good because I'm going to watch the new Avatar movie with Zoe and the kids Friday, so should be good. Or Saturday.
It's this Friday. No,
It's this coming Friday.
have to get those tickets in.
I already got mine. We're gonna go to the district because I got free movie tickets.
So next Sunday we should be good. The Sunday after that, where we will not be having a session. I don't usually go to like parties, but New Year's is on the Sunday after Christmas.
Yeah.
So
I will not
we-
be on the New Year's one because I'll be on the cruise.
okay.
Yeah.
And you'll be on the cruise that whole week. What about, will you be back for what, the 8th?
Yes, I'll be back.
Just take your laptop and hotspot with you.
It's true.
You can show us the cruise.
No, if Farha's the only one that won't be here, we can plan for the first. But I feel as though most likely Chris probably has something.
I would have to cut it early, probably at like 12 on the first if we do.
Okay.
So we could start an hour earlier if you wanted. That way we get a 2-hour game.
I am not
Depending-
trying to wake up Estes an hour earlier.
Especially after New Year's Eve. I don't know if we're having a giant New Year's Eve bash at the hotel or not, but
You know what? That's a really good point. Let's put this one on hold until the 8th. Okay. So
Yeah.
we're good for next week. So we'll have the interrogation and future planning session next week. But 25th and 1st, we will just tentatively be saying no session. That should, as long as you guys come up with some sort of plan on what you want to do next, on next session, then I will have 2 weeks to prepare it. So that's cool. Yeah, I started. a new
everybody
job
come
on
at
the
me with
3rd.
torture ideas.
Oh, I've got plenty.
I've got a ton, but I want like different ones.
Some creative ones.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like, oh, what
What
if you
pick me up and rub me against them?
I gotta go, guys.
Fingernails.